Hey guys, I just finished cleaning the piggies and I thought today would be a great day to show you my top products that I use for cleaning the piggies, and these are products I couldn't live without. So quite a few people on YouTube have made videos about their top Guinea Pig products, and I think that idea is fantastic, so I thought I'd share you mine. But I've had a hard time limiting myself to, for example, a top 10, because there's so many great items I have, or items that are great for me and that make my life easier looking after my piggies. So today's video is going to be part 1, and I'm going to talk to you about all items around cleaning the piggies. Because let's face it, if you have guinea pigs, and especially if you have a larger herd, you spend a good amount of your time cleaning, and that on a daily basis. So for me it's very important to make cleaning as fast and efficient as possible, so I have time to actually spend with the piggies. So before we start, I want to mention that the piggies are on easy bed, and that's because I find the fleece doesn't work for me at the moment with such a big herd. It started being very soggy, and that's not good for the piggies. And while the room never smelled because there's easy bed underneath the fleece, the piggies actually started smelling a bit. So for the moment they're off the fleece and they're on the easy bed. So let me show you the first item I really like when cleaning my piggies. So in no particular order, this is the first item I'm going to show you, and it's just a scoop I bought in a horse feed shop, and it's a scoop, so it's great for scooping out things, so I scooped the easy bed out with it, and it's really handy. It really makes my life a lot easier. It's quite a large one as well. This is possibly my absolute favorite item. I use it daily. It's just a wee brush and a scoop, and it's just great when you see a little bit of hay lying around the house to just quickly scoop it up. I had it for a couple of years now, and the piggy have gnawed a bit on it, but it's still in great condition. And what I absolutely love, it was only £1 in B&Q. So I absolutely adore this because it's so useful and it was so cheap. And I love that it's really quite small. Would one of you pigs please stand next to it so we can get an idea how small it is? No, that's not going to happen. So, piggy replacement. So there we have an IKEA guinea pig to just demonstrate the size, and that guinea pig is about the size of a real guinea pig. So yeah, it's a great little scoop. I absolutely love it. What you staring at, Willow? So after I scoop out all the easy bed, I then hoover out the cage, and then I need to wash it. And because I have such a large cage, I really don't fancy getting down on my hands and knees and washing it out with a little cloth or something like that. So instead I have a mop. Here's my mop, nothing fancy, just a standard mop, but it is dedicated to the guinea pig cage only, so I'm not using this anywhere else in the house. Believe me, this mop with time will get disgusting, so it's not to be used anywhere else. I've labeled my mop so that really no one uses it anywhere else in the house. It's just for the cage. And it makes life so much easier because I don't have to bend down or anything. I can just mop the cage like any other floor, and it's no bother at all. So up next is my shoes that again are just dedicated for using around the guinea pigs. So you may wonder why shoes feature in a video that's all about products used for cleaning guinea pigs. Well, I tell you, when this cage is dirty, I do not want to step into it with my best shoes. These are ideal. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I got them in Lidl a few years ago, so they seem to last quite a long time, and I got them very cheap because I have very small feet, and this is the kiddies version. Definitely if you have a cage that you step into and it gets mucky and you don't want to ruin your shoes, then get a pair of these. They're cheap, they're easy to clean, they're perfect. So up next is my brush, and I love this because rather than having bristles at the bottom, it has this foam, which is great for cleaning wooden floors or tiles, and it also means that the hay doesn't get stuck in the bristles. The only downside to this is that the guinea pigs have developed a taste for the foam, so I always, I use it and then put it away straight away, or else it will have loads and loads of teeth marks at the bottom. And when you have something like that piggies absolutely love to destroy, I also advise you when you go on holiday to let your piggy sitter know, because they may just let it stand about and then you come back to a ruined brush and embarrass piggy sitters. So, right, up next is my washing bag. So usually this is used every day when the piggies are on fleece, but at the moment I just use it when I clean out their free ranging areas or when their tunnels need to be cleaned out. So I just stuff any of their blankets inside and then put it like that in the washing machine. And the reason I do that is because I had in the past, a few years ago, a washing machine die on me because just all the hay got stuck in it and it just died. So this is, this is one of my top tips for you. If you have fleece and you put it in the washing machine, put it in a bag first. That way you don't get anything disgusting in your washing machine and nothing gets clogged up, and you will not have your clothes covered in hay because you put it in the washing machine afterwards. It used to be a bag where you stuffed your sleeping bag inside, so it works really great. The only downside is that I can't get it completely closed. So as you can see there at the bottom, there's a little hole. So recently I watched a video from the Small Pet Shop on YouTube, and she puts an elastic band around her bag. So that's what I'm doing now. So there we go, that's the bag with an elastic band around it. You actually can't see it, but believe me, there's an elastic band around it now, and it's completely shut, so nothing gets into the washing machine, and my clothes stay nice and guinea pig hair free. I don't know why you're so exhausted, Frankie. It's not like you cleaned any of the cage. You lazy pig. So as you all know, my guinea pigs are free ranging, and if you watched my videos before, I quite often go on about how messy guinea pigs are as well. I should maybe put that in context. They are really messy inside the cage, but the ones that free range are actually really clean when they run around the house. However, I know that when people hear that my guinea pigs are free ranging, they are always concerned about the cleanliness of the house, and I feel like I'm always being judged. Not sure if that's true or not, but I always feel that if people come to the house that know the pigs are free ranging, I always get the feeling that I'm being judged. I always make sure my house is extra clean, and the piggy room will get hoovered daily. So instead of cleaning the house manually, this is what I use. This is my iRobot Roomba, and it's one of these robot hoovers, and these are great. I have a couple. My old one, the battery just died on it, and I'm debating whether to replace it or not. So this I didn't just buy for the piggy room. This is being used around the house, but it comes in really handy in the piggy room and the kitchen, because I just cannot be bothered hoovering daily. So it takes a lot longer than if you would hoover a room manually, but while it does it, I can do something else. And the pigs are actually not at all afraid of it. I filmed a wee clip the other day where you can see the pigs in the cage and Roomba going around the room, so I will blend that in. So unfortunately we didn't get to see the piggies very much today. They seem to be quite lazy. They seem to be quite exhausted after all the cleaning I did. So a lot of sleeping going on. Still, I hope you liked this video and maybe gave you some good ideas about products to use when cleaning your guinea pigs. Anyway, have a lovely day and I'll see you all soon again. Take care. Goodbye. Not getting breakfast because crazy lady makes another video. Oh, such a shame. Such a shame. So starvy. Should be eating hay then. Not just lying around. Hay is good as well.